A quick check-in. Are you feeling burnt out? Hey, you! Yes, you. When was the last time you really checked in with yourself? Not just whether you've had breakfast or enough caffeine today, but mentally? Feeling stuck, drained, or overwhelmed? It's okay. We all go through it. However, today, we're tackling something serious yet incredibly common: burnout. You've probably felt it before, or maybe you're feeling it now, and guess what? You aren't alone in this. So grab your coffee or tea. We don't discriminate. Sit back, and let's dive into something you need to hear today. We'll talk about how to recognize burnout, what you can do to steer yourself back to a healthier path, and when it's time to reach out for extra support. Oh, and fair warning, we're keeping it real, relatable, and throwing in a sprinkling of humor. Because, come on, laughter helps too. Let's get this out. That nagging question of, is this tiredness normal, or am I burnt out? Burnout is more than just being tired from pulling an all-nighter or having a rough week. It's that deep exhaustion that lingers no matter how many naps you take or Netflix shows you binge. It's when your mind feels like it has 20 tabs open and none of them are running properly. Sound familiar? Burnout arises when persistent stress or overwork drains your energy, leaving you physically, emotionally, and mentally tapped out. It doesn't announce itself with a dramatic entrance. It creeps up quietly, one skipped lunch break, one extra project, or one sleepless night at a time. Before you know it, you're snapping at loved ones, zoning out in meetings, or just feeling disconnected from everything around you. The bottom line: burnout affects everyone. It doesn't care about your age, job title, or life situation. You deserve better than powering through it in silence, and that's why we're here. Sometimes we mistake burnout for just having a bad week or needing sleep, but burnout has unique signs that give it away. Here are a few red flags to watch for. Physical exhaustion. Feeling like you just ran a marathon when all you did was exist for a day? That's burnout knocking. Emotional numbness. Whether it's sadness, frustration, or plain indifference, you feel completely drained of emotions. Increased irritability. Snapping at your best friend for asking if you're okay? Yep, this might be a sign. Loss of motivation. The things you usually love doing, hobbies, workouts, or spending time with family, suddenly feel like chores. Constant self-doubt. Feeling as though whatever you do isn't good enough, no matter how hard you try. Recognizing these signs isn't about labeling yourself. It's about identifying what's been dragging you down so you can address it head-on. We've all heard about self-care. It's the trendy buzzword people throw around when they mean face masks and spa days. But let's get real. Self-care goes way deeper than that. It's about giving yourself room to breathe, heal, and recharge. Here are some practical, doable self-care strategies to beat burnout. Set boundaries. The word no might feel uncomfortable, but it can be your best friend. Overcommitting yourself isn't doing anyone a favor, especially not you. Carve out daily. Me time. This doesn't mean disappearing into a cave for a week, though tempting, right? Even 10 to 15 minutes to journal, meditate, or sit in silence can work wonders. Rewrite your priorities. Yes, your job matters. Yes, your family needs you. But you can't pour from an empty cup. Own the decision to put your physical and emotional needs first sometimes. Move your body. No need to sign up for a marathon or hit the gym for 2 hours. Even a 20-minute walk outdoors can boost your mood and energy levels. Unplug. Are you doom scrolling into exhaustion every night? Give your brain a break by unplugging from screens. Dive into a book, try a creative hobby, or simply daydream. Self-care isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing something intentionally. Small steps can lead to big shifts. Life isn't always smooth sailing, let's be honest. Some days, everything just feels too much. When those moments hit, having a set of coping strategies can make all the difference. Ground yourself. When stress sweeps in like a tidal wave, the 5-4-3-2-1 technique helps. Name 5 things you see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you hear, 2 things you smell, and 1 thing you taste. It brings you right back to the present. Break down tasks. Instead of staring at an overwhelming to-do list, break it into smaller, bite-sized steps. Every small victory counts. Laugh it out. Humor might not solve everything, but it's surprisingly therapeutic. Throw on your favorite comedy special or share memes with your bestie. Laughter is a low-key form of relief. Phone a friend. Never underestimate the value of venting to someone you trust. Even if there's no solution, just being heard can make you feel lighter. Sometimes just surviving the day is a win, and that's okay. Celebrate the small wins. They matter. Let's get really honest here. Not every struggle can be handled alone. If burnout feels like it's controlling every aspect of your life despite your best efforts, it might be time to seek professional help. Here's when you might want to consider it. If burnout symptoms persist for weeks or months with no improvement, if you're experiencing severe physical symptoms like chronic insomnia or unexplained pain, if your mental health is affecting your relationships, work, or personal happiness, seeking help isn't a sign of failure. It's an act of courage. Whether it's talking to a counselor, therapist, or support group, support systems are here to guide you back to health. Don't wait until things feel unbearable. You deserve support as much on your hardest day as you do on your best. So here's what we've learned today. Burnout doesn't define you, but ignoring it won't fix it either. Start by recognizing the signs and giving yourself permission to step back and recharge. Self-care isn't selfish, and asking for help isn't weak. Together, they are tools to help you show up for your life with more joy and energy. Let's make a deal, okay? Take one of the tips from today, just one, and try it out. Whether it's saying no to something you don't have the bandwidth for, or just taking a 10-minute breather, do it. You owe it to yourself. Before you go, drop a comment below and let us know. What's your go-to trick for beating burnout? Maybe your idea can help someone else in our growing community. Don't forget to like this video if it resonated with you. Share it with a friend who might need a mental health check-in, and subscribe for more content like this. We'll see you in the next video, and here's your reminder to take care of yourself first. Until then, stay kind to your mind. You've got this.